Alright, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We've got Sobek here, the boy who I've not played for YouTube in quite some time, or played in general. Sobek was like the reason I got into Smite, dude. I played Sobek, and I just had such a blast. I loved him to death. I was just saying, actually, so much so that my cousins, whenever they saw me, would yell Sobek because they knew that I just fiended Sobek. Haha, I got him. Now the problem with Sobek is that he sucks in Duel. But he's not the worst Guardian by any means, you know, he's got some potential as a Guardian. He is, you know, somewhat viable in that he has actual clear options, given his tail whip and his 3 are, you know, at least semi-decent. But at the same time, he has to put himself like way out there to apply these clear methods, and yeah, it's not the greatest time being Sobek. His kill potential is somewhat decent. If he teleported, I would be so fucking happy, dude. Can you imagine? Where you going? Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, he's low. Alright, I went for it. I had to. What other choice did I have? But the thing was, he put himself in such a bad position there that I didn't believe he would do that. I was like, he must have something. So I pressed tab to make sure he didn't have beads. He was dead to rights there. There was no way he was going to survive. So I was like, this is unbelievable. Rexy is giving me a free ass kill here on like his best god. I don't understand how this is going to happen, but I'm going to first blood him. Fuck, that sucks. But yeah, I didn't understand how, but it was going to happen. What? I didn't know that would come back up, goddamn. But yeah, and so I overthought it. I was like, it's not real, it's a trick. And so because I thought it was a fucking trick, and because I thought it was a goddamn trick, that didn't kill. Heal me up, baby. It must have just been that he was feeling, you know, he was feeling himself a lot in this matchup, and severely underestimating Sobek. Yeah, because like it's a bait. It's only a bait if you have an option to escape. Like, had I hit the very easy fling there, he was completely dead. If you come in here, I'll be so sad. Don't come over here. I would not be this at all. Yeah, you know, all I had to do was hit the incredibly easy fling. He didn't have beads, Aegis, there was no bait. It would be impossible to juke it, as long as I aimed it correctly, because it's so quick, and he had no boots. But I overthought it, and fucking killed myself instead. So that's upsetting. That's okay. But yeah, so in this kind of a matchup is actually interesting. Sobek has survivability as a Guardian, so against an Assassin, you know, he's actually got some decent chance.
Your middle tower is under attack. A basket garbage swamp! It took the bait.
Oh, no way. Oh, that sucks.
That idiot on the
okay. He really thought. He really thought. We both tried to bait each other there. I tried to bait him into the tower with my shell, and it worked perfectly, and then he almost shell baited me, but it just failed. I had just enough.
Give no quarter, lads.
Alright, so we're on our way here to a possibly a decent Sobek game. Like I said, against Assassins, Guardians have a pretty good time as long as they have, like, escapes, you know? If I was Susano here, Susano, goddamn, if I was Sylvanas here, we'd be in a bad way. Because of not having an escape at all, just being able to get super hard focused. God damn, that sucks. But here we have some options. We have a knockback, we have a heal, we have an escape. Wow, yeah, that knockback hits from so far. Nice. If I had my ulti, we'd be so dead. God damn it. I really appreciate that he's giving me these opportunities. I'd like to say these would not be opportunities if he was not purposely putting himself out there. Like, he wants to fight. He doesn't want to make this unbearable for Sobek. He could, you know, he could play back and just make this incredibly difficult, but he's giving me the chance to play up on him and make something happen. I think Rexy is that kind of player, you know. He's not going to just give me the win by any means, but he's not going to make it unbearable for my god. Come on, get this goddamn buff, Sobek. Now, I haven't played Sobek in so long that I actually forget what his passive does. It gives him protections by hitting abilities and basics. Okay. So I like leveling the 2 on him, you know, kind of like intermittently with the ults, just situationally. In those positions, I knew I needed more power on my 2. It's very hard to land the ult on him here, so why not level it?
Get you behind me.
I'm doing that thing that I've been talking about where you can do this shit and it doesn't actually take your mana either. Look at that, it fills it right back up. It's just a UI bug, I guess. Not UI, I'm sorry, just a there's a word I'm thinking of there that was not UI, but I can't remember what it is. Just a bug on the person's end that's using it, and it can't be seen by the opponent. If there's a specific term for that, then that's what I meant. Client-side bug. Thank you, Rob. Rob coming in clutch. I believe he just backed. Yeah, like I said, being a tanky character that can sustain through these fights really gives you an edge in this early game against an assassin. The problem is, it's only going to take us so far. Once he gets defense, which he's getting now, things start to change dramatically. I can no longer just, like, one-shot him. Oh, fuck that. Oh my lord, I can't believe the amount of, oh my god. I guess he had fully stacked Transcendence. I can't believe the amount of damage that just did. His basic attacks were doing so much. I mean, he was canceling really well, so. The Storm Kata, dude, oh my lord, wow. That's fucking nuts. But yeah, I ulted too early there, unfortunately. I didn't know the health of the red buff going in. I hoped and prayed that it would be a little bit lower and that I could just secure the kill there, but it was not low enough, so I had to just try some really awkward maneuver. Did not work out. So yeah, he's got the experience lead now and he's getting some defense, so it's probably like the realm of possibility is getting further and further away now. Oh my god. Oh my god! There's nothing I can do there. His god just out damages the living shit out of me, and he's canceling perfectly. So it's just there is absolutely nothing I can do. Fuck. That's rough. Yeah, I guess, you know, that's the true difference. When you play gods like this, you can really see it. My Sobek is very veteran, man. He was my Grandmaster's, like, my god back in Conquest when I played him. When I played Conquest, like, when I was trying to be semi-competitive, I was thinking about trying to go pro and stuff. I would play the shit out of Sobek because I was a support main. Despite that first fling, like I said, that fling, I have all the excuses in the world. I really didn't think he would bait himself like that and just, you know, potentially kill himself. Yeah, I was in Grandmasters. PBM was like my rival, like unofficial rival, and not like he didn't know he was my rival. I would like always compare myself to how I did in game against PBM. If PBM was the enemy support, I would always compare, you know, my stats to his and see how I did overall.
Where are you going?
Oh my god, it looked like I didn't even heal there because his damage is just so quick and overwhelming. Oh wow, that missed. It's a little too far.
It's all or nothing.
Oh, did it still hit him? I think it did, right? Oh. Yeah, tough to play against such a swift god too with Sobek, man. He's too quick for Sobek to keep up with him and catch him, especially with, you know, with my ultimate. I was able to hit him there, but of course you can never really hit him for the full damage. He's just always moving. He's got two very strong escapes, plus just overwhelming movement speed. I couldn't even catch him here if I wanted to, you know. We can only hope that we get some sort of position here. But, nah, I probably just don't have the damage, unfortunately. So I'll probably just push the wave in. So hard to catch a god like Susano around those corners when he's got so many escape options. But even if I were to commit to him there, I would end up just looking like a fool chasing around this guy who is virtually uncatchable. Yeah, I think that was season 2 when I was Grandmasters, and it might have been season 1. I can't really remember. Or I'm sorry, I was Masters. I don't think there was a Grandmasters at the time. I was higher up in Masters. Yeah, I don't think there was a Grandmasters back then.
Where are you going? Face full! A basket, garbage swab!
Jesus. Oh. See, like, he did it again. Is he forgetting that the pluck does that? Or, because that's exactly what happened the first time, but this time it was like, hey, he's doing it again. Guys, he's doing it again. I think he's just, like I said, playing it the way that he knows, you know, he doesn't have to play try hard in order to win this. So he's having fun with it. But if he gives me too many options like that, I'm going to find a way to take this. I don't give a shit who I am. Question is what to go here. I'm really not sure. I can go Gem of ISO, I guess, and try to slow him down and just get a little bit more going against him. But going another defense item could also really help. You know what? Yeah, I think double defense is pretty crucial here. Whoops. Huh. Oh my god. That's crazy. Is this blue actually up? Nope. Yeah, because I think I need the survivability, and he's chasing me so hard that if I can bait him... I said, assassins like these are always countered by double defense. Doesn't mean that they're like invalidated by it or anything, but it's generally your best option against them when they can't transition well into auto attack. Susano, you know, he fucking, what's the word? He intertwines auto attacks into his hit chain so much with his abilities, but he's not going to be able to focus on purely auto attacks and be as successful. He used everything, so... What? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Just no. We
Get the pawn.
This has a lot more damage than us. And Shield of Thorns definitely did a lot. Yeah, 340 from Shield of Thorns, no joke. What do these things do? Nah, I think I'll go Celestial, yeah. Yeah, we just need to have survivability here, but also have at least a little bit of damage, and that's what we really have with this build. I mean, Bancroft's Obsidian's no joke. We definitely pack a punch, but nothing compared to the damage that he can output here. It's just not in the nature of a Guardian to be able to contend with that kind of damage that he's putting out.
Where you going? Go!
Look at that. That's absolutely insane. And he's gonna catch me too. Fuck. Oh, that was sick as hell though. That was so fucking sick. We chewed him as soon as he fucking came. But our creeps got the tower, so shout out to the creeps. But yeah, that's the full power of Susano when you auto attack cancel perfectly with all of your abilities. As you can see, he's doing most from his basics here because he's auto attack canceling so well in between each of those abilities. He's taking Bull Demon here. He's going to be able to get that. Last item here. Honestly, I'll probably go Poly. I mean, we can go some auto attack, but it'll just be... You know what, now I'll go Gem of Ice. So, like I said, the tankier we are, the better. We need to try to survive that. And Hydra's works, synergizes so well with Susano's ability to auto attack cancel so well. Yeah, Susano is a very slept on god with how much damage he does so quickly. But of course, you're seeing it in an exaggerated state here with the god that I am that he's facing. So.
It's all or nothing.
Killings.
He just one-shot me with that auto. Oh my god. Alright, not one-shot, but fucking god damn. Like a quarter of my health. As a double defense Guardian, that's some shit. But it was a really fun game. I'm glad we were able to get some kills, you know. At the end of the day, there was never going to be anything we could do in this matchup. But we had fun with it. GG. And we were able to show some Sobek skills still. No matter what we built or how we played, you know, you can analyze it to death. There's nothing that could have been done. As long as you were playing against a good opponent in this kind of scenario.